Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to show you how we encapsulate glitters using acrylic and gel builder in a bottle. So I'm starting off and I'm using the Glitter Planet Aqua Brush in a size 12, and I'm picking up a super tiny bead of clear acrylic, as you can see, and then I'm just dipping it into that raw glitter and placing it onto the nail, nudging it around in place with my brush and flattening it down at all times so it is nice and flat on that nail. The key to encapsulating glitters are to use super thin layers and always pat it down so it's flat. So again, tiny little bead into the raw glitter and then onto the nail. And then if I find I need more, I won't go and pick up more acrylic. I will literally just dab my wet brush into that glitter and then dab it onto the nail, as you see me do in a minute when we get a little bit of a patch that just needs a little bit more glitter right there. So into the glitter with my wet brush and then just tap it onto that wet acrylic that is already on the nail. And then what we'll do is we'll leave that just to set in place so that when we cap, we don't pull it all off the nail, and we'll move on and show you another nail. So that is how thin it looks from the sides. And now this time we're going to do it with a acrylic underneath as well. So we're going to do like a coloured acrylic. So I'm using Apple Shine from CJP, and then I'm just going to place this on the nail and work it down. I did use a little bit too much. You don't want it that thick, obviously, when you're doing glitter as well. So I just scraped the excess off the end. Brush is obviously a lot bigger than what I'm used to, but I really love it. The glitter that I just used as well on that index finger is also from Glitter Planet, and that is rose gold. And then I will be using the Glitter Planet's teal shards on this nail as well. And if you go ahead over to Glitter Planet and if you want to order anything from there, if you use Liz10 in the coupon code section, you will receive 10% off your order. So really great. You can get saving some money. So then I'll just start off by dabbing it onto that wet Apple Shine, and then I'm just, again, as you see, taking a tiny little bead of crystal glass and then just nudging those shards around that nail. And when I'm happy with where they are all placed, I will just again leave to set into place, and then we'll go back and cap the index. So I'm taking quite a large bead, placing it at the cuticle area, pointing the finger downwards, letting gravity naturally take place and trying not to pat it as much. So I'm just trying to get that cuticle area nice and neat, and then just kind of swipe the product down from side to side rather than pat. And then we're going to do the same thing on this middle finger. So on the ring finger and the pinky finger, we're going to be using gel. So I'm using the Gel Bottle ink, and because I'm using their clear builder gel, you need a base with that. So I'm using their base coat on the nail tip. I'll cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then just put a tiny blob of that base coat on the back of a nail form, and using a gel brush. And then I will just pat some of the White Rabbit glitter from Glitter Planet onto that tacky layer, but also using the little bit of base coat on there if I need to kind of put more on, just because obviously you can lose that tacky layer from dabbing it. So I will just use that base coat on that form if I need to. And then when I'm happy with where all that glitter is placed, I will pop that into the lamp for 30 seconds and cure it. When that's out of the lamp, we're going to go ahead and use the gel bottle ink builder in a bottle, and it is their clear one, and it is just an absolute amazing creation, like genius idea. And I'm just going to literally place a blob of that at the cuticle area and try and just work that down the nail. I did find this builder in the bottle, the clear one, to be a lot runnier than the other ones. The other builder in a bottle from the gel bottle are not so runny, but it, you know, it wasn't impossible to work with. I just had to just work a little bit quicker and chase it around a little bit more. But I'm sure if you weren't confident in that, if you just kind of brushed it on like a polish and built up your layers, you could absolutely do it that way as well. I'm just lazy and like to get everything done in one go. So, cured that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and now I'm coming in with a hybrid nail on the pinky. So a hybrid nail is where you use acrylic and gel, and you could see literally the tiny slither of acrylic that was on my brush then. It was like hardly any. I think some nail technicians struggle because they apply too much clear, and it's not necessary to use that much clear when you're just using your glitters, and then I think it gets frustrating because you end up filing into it. But just really try and use less product putting the glitter on, and always flatten it down flat. So I'm just nudging Cherry Bomb, also from Glitter Planet, in case you didn't guess already, down this pinky finger. This glitter is beautiful. It's what I have on my nails at the moment. I just love it. And then before we go and cap in the gel, I'm just going to leave that to set. I love that glitter so much. So now that it's set, we're just going to do the same thing again and just cap that nail in the clear builder in a bottle. And then we'll cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So after the gel went out the lamp and cured, I wiped off the inhibition layer, and then I filed all the nails in. And now I'm coming in with my favourite top coat, which is the CJP Tack-Free top coat, and we're going to top coat all of the nails. I really hope this video has helped somebody who may have been struggling with glitter application or encapsulating glitter. If there's any other videos you would like me to do on how-tos, then please do leave them in the comments below. So I cured those in the lamp for 60 seconds. I just love how sparkly they are. And then this is the result when they come out of the lamp. And then obviously you would go ahead and apply your cuticle oil. Oh, they're just so pretty. I love Cherry Bomb glitter. If you don't have Cherry Bomb from Glitter Planet, you definitely need to go ahead and get it. So there's Rose Gold, capped in CJP Crystal Glass, same as the Shards capped in Crystal Glass. And then the White Rabbit capped in Builder in a Bottle in Clear. And then the Hybrid Nail capped in Builder in a Bottle in Clear. And then I'm just going to show you the cheeky thumb that I created in a minute because I was just having a play. I saw Martha on Instagram do one, and I just had to try and recreate it. It looks nothing like hers. But if you want to see a video on how I did this, then please let me know, because I did record little snippets of this. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye!